everyone, and welcome to Live with Simone and Benita. Good morning, everyone, and I see we are live. Well, when you're blonde, you set everything up to go, but when you don't press the go live button, you don't go live. So we have it now. There we are. We're up and running. So this morning I am crafting with my crafty friend Benita from Under a Pile of Papers. We were meant to go live last Wednesday week, which we did, but we had to abandon that stream. So many things went wrong. I had a delivery and everything came to the door, so we just abandoned it. So we took advantage of this Friday morning. We both had an opening in our schedules to go live together. So we thought, heck, why not do it? Because we both love crafting. So I have Benita waiting in the backgrounds to come up. You're going to be able to see her lovely face. And I'm going to bring Benita in right now. So are you there, Benita?
Yes, I am.
It's lovely to see you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone.
Indeed. Hello to everyone. We had a bit of a false start, didn't we? Well, I did, but we
Yeah,
got it right in
yeah,
the end. There's
yeah.
loads of people in, and I'm just having a look at the comments here. We've got Lynette, we've got Alicia, Avril is there. Good morning, Avril. Kay, good morning, Kay. Yeah, I think it says we have 9. So to all of you who are watching but not interacting in the chat, good morning and welcome to our live. Today, Benita and I are going to be playing with some made to surprise products. Benita, what have you got and
Yeah.
what are you planning on making?
I'm planning on making a gatefold with circle, what it's called, circle cracker tower, and the newer mixed slider. And then I'm planning on using the papers that came with vintage stamps and die sets, I
Oh,
think.
oh, good. And what
Yeah.
size card? What size card are you
Uh,
planning?
it's about 6 by 8.
Oh, lovely. So it's a monster or showstopper, whichever word you prefer to use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on the comments because I'm waiting for someone to say, Simone, there's an echo, or we can't see you properly, or I would love to have someone that's here out of sight dealing with all the techie stuff that I can just, be here and be fabulous. But unfortunately, I have to do it all on my own. But I think everything looks good.
Yeah. Alicia says I am quiet, but I'm not a screamer, so
And we were
I'm
playing
just talking quiet.
we were playing with the audio before we went live, and I
Yeah.
found if I brought Benita's audio up much louder that it started to have an echo. So we're playing
Yeah.
it safe. I'm not fiddling with anything today.
No.
Hopefully you can just lean in when Benita is talking.
Yeah. And I'm off away from the phone right now, so it's better when I'm having it up.
Yeah, once the phone goes up and we have the table view, I think it'll be closer to you and hopefully Benita will be a bit louder. I'll have to get my
Yeah.
techie person, who is Alicia, who is in the chat. I'll have to play with it maybe over the weekend and see if we can improve on that. But for someone who is
Yeah.
totally techie, blonde, I am chuffed that we can do this together anyway. So look,
Yeah.
shall we flip the cameras down and have a look at our products and yeah, start crafting? Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm back to me. It's just my lovely face you're seeing. This gives Benita a chance to get the camera set up above the desk. We did figure out that we could have 2 different devices, but Yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle. So I kind of felt, you know what, Benita, we're going to play it safe this morning and do what you feel comfortable with. So hopefully now she's going to have the phone up above, and she'll have a lovely view down onto the products she's using, and we can get making our cards. I'm going to quickly say while we're waiting for Benita that I'm using the Circle Accordion Showstopper die. I love this one. I'm using the new mixed slider die set, and arrived yesterday is the latest collection from Sam, but I'm going to use the mix and match sentiments. I want the Christmas out of this. I've been bursting for the Christmas out of this. How are we getting on, Benita? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Lovely. Let's just flip it down to our table views. There we go. Lovely. If you move yours a little bit to your right, Benita, about an inch, there you go. You're perfectly centered, and away we go.
Great.
Lovely. So, do you want to show us what you're using for your card, and then we can go to mine and we can start crafting so people have an
Yes.
idea of what we're using in case they have those products in their
Yeah.
stash.
Yeah. So I'm having that for the card base. So the sliders, I'm using two. Why not?
Go big or go
Just,
home.
yeah, exactly. So I'm using the swirl, and I don't remember which one, but you will see that soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the chunky alphabet. I love that alphabet.
Yeah, it
It's
is. It's a
one
nice
of my
size.
goes-to. Yeah, it's so, and I love these letters too, but they are on a whole plate, and I'm not. Yeah, cause you need to fuff around. So
Yeah,
these are.
I found that with that large single plate, you've either got to
Yeah,
cut your bits of letters to make up or just run the whole panel through. Um,
yeah,
it's great if you want a skinny, tall word, you know, but it's not something I go to regularly either. I think I'm a chunky letter lady myself. I did recently actually get a new kind of swirly die set from Timu, and
yeah,
I love it. I love the letters and how they are in it, but those ones are definitely my fallback letters as well.
yeah. And Avril is very jealous of you. You got yours already. The new.
Oh, yeah, I got mine yesterday. Avril came in the post at like, what time was it,
Yeah,
Benita? About quarter to one. I was like,
yeah.
woohoo!
I was with you when you got it, and mine is in Netherlands. So,
Yeah, they're
Alicia,
playing with
are you
it.
playing with it?
Yeah, they definitely have a habit of playing with your
Yeah, I
stuff
don't
in the
know
Netherlands.
why, but I think as I said to you, I'm going to change my name because I think it's that one. That's Benita. It's very lovely name. So what was I saying? Fake it, don't mess with my stuff or something.
Yeah, she was like, I'm going changing my name from Benita Lundgren to Mrs. Feckett, dumbass with my stuff.
Yeah,
And I burst out laughing, actually. I thought that was very funny. Very funny.
yeah,
Anyway, you can see the products that I'm using that I have on the desk. I'm also going to be using the Perfect pop-ups. I'm using this pattern paper here. I'm going to use the Santa and the sleigh with the reindeer from the Treetops stamp and die set. I've got the Sentiments A5 Christmas Sentiments. I've also got sentiments on the Advent stamp set from last year. I liked the Happy Birthday here on the paper Discovery. This is the Elegant Nursery. And I've got the Spellbinders Wonderland collection. It's the Snow Notes dies with the little snowmen. But I can't, I got it on eBay and it didn't come with the packaging. So, but it was cheap as chips. And for me to buy Spellbinders and get it shipped to Ireland is so expensive. So I don't have the packaging for that, and that's why I'm not showing it. But I will leave a link after the live. I'll go into the description and put a list in of the products I'm using. If Benita can send me a list of what she's using and the images of her card afterwards, I'll add them in to a post
Absolutely.
and to the socials. So I'm going to move all that away. And here's one I prepared earlier. So now, Benita, we're ready to craft. We're ready to
Yeah.
read the chat, and we're ready
Yeah.
just to chill out and have a nice morning. So let's
Yeah.
go.
So nice. And I must say, your setup with our names and different colors and everything, it looks so professional, Simone.
Oh, sure. Look, I'm trying. If I could just get the audio sorted so we were both
Yeah,
evenly
but
balanced.
you will come there. But I must say, I already told a lie.
Oh,
My card
Benita.
is my card is 6 by 10. My gosh.
So, do you know what? I found if you take a letter envelope, an A4 letter envelope,
Yeah.
and you can get
Yeah.
them in white or brown. So, I got white ones. And when I
Okay.
make a monster or a showstopper, and if I want to put it
Yeah.
in an envelope rather than in a box to post it, I will take
Yeah.
the A2 envelope. The A4 envelope, and I will pop it in there, and it's big enough to allow for a bit of bulk, and
Yeah.
also it goes through the post. I found cheaper, so that's a bonus. And I
Yeah.
just decorate the front of the envelope. I've got 1,496 rolls of washi tape. Like everyone, if you don't have an excess
Yeah.
of ribbon, you have an excess of washi tape. So
Yeah.
I just decorate it with washi tape and kind of stamp it with some pretty stamps from my stash. And it doesn't look
Yeah.
like an A4 envelope, but I kind of find making those bigger envelopes can sometimes be a little bit hard. So I go easy and I use the A4s. Anyway, my card is
Yeah.
going to fold up into a 5 by 7, so I'm elected.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to open a nice size. I've actually got all my bits here.
Yeah.
So this is my card base. I've taken the die cut from the die set. This is it here. And then I've taken a piece of card. And let me see, my card, the grey card here measures 9.5 by 7. I then sit the die cut piece on top. I've put it into my scoreboard and I've matched the score lines that's in the die cut down onto my cardstock. And that way then I know my lines, my card is going to fold. So it's going to fold like that into my gatefold card. Now, generally you can put a belly band on them. I don't tend to. Do you use belly bands, Benita, when you do a gatefold card?
Yes, I really do that. But
Oh,
this time I was thinking this is an offset gatefold, you see. So I was thinking, I'm scrapping the belly band today.
yeah. I just found
Yeah.
with belly bands, they're they're this extra thing set on the
Yeah.
mantelpiece, and I figure when it comes out of the card, the person is gonna open the card anyway. So I kind of thought, well, look, it saves me having to go through the trouble of
Yeah.
making a belly band, and
Yeah.
I figure, well, it's just set there, so I don't bother. That's what I tend to do. Right, I'm going to glue my die cut to my white cardstock. Before I do that, I've set it onto my panel and I've got two little pencil lines where I know the score lines are going to match up. So I'm going to score that first and I'm just going to put it into a track on my scoreboard. I do apologize. The sun has come out here in Ireland. And I've got this square of light just shining down. And I don't want to close the curtains because it's just been so miserable here for the last few weeks that I'm tempted not to close it. But if it's bothering people in the live to see that shining so brightly, Let me know when I'll close the curtain so that that glare isn't on my desk.
The sun was shining here earlier, so I'm glad it went away because it was very shiny.
Oh.
But at least I don't have to have my light on today. It's very different.
Yeah, I've got the both of my lights on. I actually sit between two windows. So I have a window to my left and a window to my right. But the sun never really gets directly in because where it rises is just past the
Yeah,
window. So I never close the curtains or blinds in here because I never have direct light on. But I think because we're in autumn coming into winter now, the sun is probably lower and that's why it's shining in there. I'm going to have a quick
yeah,
look at the comments while we're kind of doing a bit of assembly and stuff. And you can
yeah.
talk us through what you're doing and what pattern
Yeah,
papers you're
I'm just,
using.
I haven't looked at this card since last week when it went face down, so to say.
Yeah,
So I don't remember what I had planned. But I'm just laying it out here and see where all the letters are, and I found them. And I'm not saying God here; it's
good.
Mary in Swedish. So Merry Christmas in Swedish here.
Mm,
God jul.
good jul. Yeah.
Yes, you are so good at Swedish now, Mo.
I'm fluent.
Yeah,
I
almost.
wish. No, I'm not, but
Almost
I do
anyway.
wish.
Yeah, but then I was going to have, yeah, that's the one for that one. And then I have a circle for that one. And then I'm wondering what I am having for. And then I have. Sorry, I'm rambling, but. And it's so hard to see all the card because it's a long one. But yeah,
Yeah,
I will.
it's a
I will try
monster.
and yeah, it's let me measure, but just for fun.
Yeah. While you do that, I'm going to have a look at some of the comments. Avril says that in Temple Bar is full of Christmas decorations. That's up in Dublin for any of you who aren't familiar with where Temple Bar is. It's a pretty famous place up in Dublin. I walked into our Tesco there a couple of days ago and they have started to put the Halloween stuff out as well as the Christmas stuff out. So between the two, one aisle you go down and it's all Halloween, and then the next thing you're down another aisle and it's got Christmas stuff. I find that very
Oh wow!
frustrating. Like, can we have
Yeah,
one celebration first, please?
yeah,
Before you start bringing in another one.
yeah.
Um, a bit of sunshine is lovely to see. It is indeed, Alicia. Kay, our crafty friend Kay,
Oh
rejigged her craft room the other day, didn't she, Benita? And
yeah!
she showed us pictures
I
of.
love how it turned out, Kay.
Yeah, it really did turn out fabulous. So she was saying that she's crafting for the first time since she changed her craft room and now she has great light. Well, I have to say, it's always a benefit to have good lighting in the craft room. Do you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Cause
so
I was at the window. I sat with at the window before, but it's getting so hot here when the sun is out. So I couldn't just sit in here then. So that's why I have the desk furthest away from the window. So I need the ring light when the sun isn't shining. So
yeah, yeah, see, I never get the heat and the direct sunlight here, so I am so lucky with that. But yeah,
yeah,
you can craft for a couple of weeks when the weather is improving in your craft room, and after that, then you have to go back to crafting against the wall because it gets too hot at the window, doesn't it?
yeah. So now I have the desk always away from the window because I can't be bothered to change around all the time. It's so hard.
Yeah. I just see your comment there, Alicia. We'll definitely have to have a look into it. I sent Alicia a little video yesterday sharing with her. Um, I had changed things around and I needed it changed back. So she has spotted a change we can do. So hopefully the next
Oh,
time that we're live, the volumes will be better.
yeah.
Um, right, so I would use this um, card base, but because the glue is setting, I want it set really well. So I recommend if you're doing this, give it a while for the glue to set because you can see this is going to buckle and you can, I hope you can see, it's going to buckle while it's wet. But if I let that glue set firmly, then when I go to use my card base, you can see here the difference. Nothing is buckling now. So this has had a good while to dry because it was done for last Wednesday weeks. But that's what I reckon. When you're using Kalal like that, it does take that bit longer to set. It will set pretty quick, but for it to solidify, it does take longer. So hence the reason why I'm going to use this card base and not the white one. Just
Hi,
saying.
Mike.
Oh gosh, has Mad Mike has shown up. And do you notice
Yeah.
there in my in the live chat comments,
Oh,
everyone's name is correct. We were watching Sam the other day, weren't we,
yeah.
Benita? And
Yeah.
everyone's names were mixed up and different. Mine stayed the same,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's a setting Sam had on, but I'm glad to see everyone is who they're supposed to be in the comments over
Yeah.
there. So Mad Mike,
Yeah.
for all of
Cause
you who don't know, is my husband who is at work and he's probably on a little break or out of a meeting or something. So thank you for joining, Mike.
and Alicia said go back to work, but he is at work, but I'm not just working. Oh my gosh, you are so funny.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I did some wax thing here just because it was last week. I did it before, so I was just adding some more. And if it dried out or something, I don't know how these works. This is I have just made one other card with the slider, so I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't even made a card with the slider, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have the center panel with a slider with my Santa and reindeer sliding over and back above the heads of the snowmen. So fingers
Yeah.
crossed this works, but you know what? If it doesn't, I'm not going to sweat it because there's still
No.
people who be delighted to get a little
Yeah.
Christmas card. I'll give it to one of my girls. They won't mind if it's not a functioning one. Um,
No.
Good morning, Dawn. Dawn is First Light Crafts, and Dawn has a YouTube channel. So, for any of you new to my channel, please do give us a thumbs up right now and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'd love that. But there are a lot of YouTube card makers in the live chat here this morning. So, take a little note of those crafters and maybe pop over and visit their channels. I love to encourage people to you know go visit all the other channels and all the other crafters. We love sharing our
Yeah.
craft with people, don't we, Benita?
Yeah, we do. And it's so important to lift up all the crafters. It makes a friendlier community,
I
I think.
agree. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree.
So, and I'm so happy that I my channel is growing slowly but steady, so
Yeah,
I can't complain.
it's organic, Benita. Your
Yeah, I
growth.
lost one subscriber yesterday, but
Yeah, but that happens regularly. You'll
yeah,
find that, you'll drop a subscriber and then you'll get another two or something.
yeah,
You'll find
yeah,
people will come on and they'll be, oh, I don't watch really what she's making. I'm more of a type of person that likes to do,
yeah,
um, you know, books or Do you know, so sometimes people are just clearing out their subscriber list when they do that. I think a lot
Yeah.
of our watchers come to us through YouTube on Up Next, or
Yeah.
recommended
Maybe.
is what they're
Yeah.
coming through on. I find that over 64% of my viewers, if I look at my analytics, which I don't do very often to be honest, it shows that more people watch my channel who aren't subscribed than are subscribed. And it's simply
Oh.
because YouTube and the YouTube algorithm will put it in the recommended. So if
Oh.
you watch something once, you might find that that genre of thing starts getting shown more in your recommended feed. But it's always lovely if you're watching a subscriber and you're watching it through recommended, that if you actually have a look down and see if you're subscribed. I talk to a lot of older people, and a lot of them think that, oh, well, if I subscribe, I have to pay. Because, you know, when you would subscribe to a
Yeah.
magazine or something, you would pay for that. And I have to say to them, no, when you subscribe on YouTube, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps that person's YouTube channel to be seen by more people. So, you know,
Yeah.
if you watch someone that you like, whether it's Mixed Up Crafters or First Light Craft or Little Rabbit Designs or Create with Cara or Under a Pile of Papers, definitely have a look and see, you know, am I actually subscribed to this creator? And if not, maybe
Yeah.
subscribe. And if the content comes up and you're not a fan of it, you can unsubscribe. You know, you won't get sent
Yeah.
to jail for it, you know,
No.
because we can't all like everything. Um,
No.
but it does help that person's channel to grow and to be seen more, you know?
Yeah. And you are always so supportive of other crafters, and you always say that in your videos and lives, and I'm trying to do the same on my lives. I had
Yeah,
a very fun live yesterday
yeah,
where
yesterday
we
evening.
where we decided that it wasn't otters I was using, it was beavers. But I looked at pictures, it's a mix, because it was the otter face, but the
The
beaver's
beaver's
back.
tail. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what you called artistic.
yeah,
Artistic. There's another word that goes with that, like choice or
yeah,
something, where the artist has, because it's kind of a cartoonish looking
yeah.
image, so
They
they
are.
can, yeah, they can get away with um,
Yeah,
having different.
I can show you what we are talking about.
Oh yes, do, so people can see. And Benita's
Yeah,
live, that live actually from yesterday evening, that'll be live on your channel. Is it later today?
yeah, at 7 p.m. BST.
Oh, lovely. So if you're sitting comfortably around 7 p.m. this evening, or 8 in Europe or wherever you're from, but it's British Standard Time. Um, yeah, pop on over if you'd like to watch a fun live with Benita and see some card making. Uh,
Yeah,
the banter is always good in the comments. Speaking of,
yeah,
I'm going to have a little read through the comments here, um, and see what's going on. I love that there's a lot of people chatting with each other in the
yeah,
comments. You know, that is so lovely.
yeah.
Absolutely. So
It's a lot of
we've got
beauty.
we've got 13 watching, and if you are able, please do click on that thumbs up button and give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, or just to be supportive.
I clicked the like button even though we hadn't gone live yet.
You got in there early.
Yeah, so
That's
I
the
don't
way.
forget.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I've got my image, and you can see that these images I have on my card are, I've used the dies to cut them out. These ones I just cut myself to go with the card, and I will come back into the description and put measurements. But if you want to know, they're a little bit, it's not quite a 5x7 card because of the die I'm using inside. So I will put the measurements in the description after the live. But I've got my panels on. This center panel is going to have foam on the back because I'm going to have a slider cut into this. Now I do have 2 layers here, but it should die cut through pretty good on my die cutting machine. Now, the little slider I'm using is this one here. And I'm going to have that up there, something like that. I want to make sure that this panel here in the...
Are you just using one slider, Simone?
I'm just choosing one because, you know,
Wow.
I'm restraining myself. I'm using one, you're using two.
Yeah, I thought you are always doing these fun, big showstopper cards, and I was thinking I need to make something extra on mine.
Yeah, well, you've gone big this time, so that's how we're complementing each other, really, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've got my little snowmen here die cut out, and they're ready
Oh,
to
they are so
sing.
cute. They are
And
so cute.
I've got my Santa and the sleigh here. They're going to sit up there. So these are going to slide over and back. So I've also got a little snowbank here, and I've got some foam on it because our center panel will be on foam. So I'm going to put the foam over and then sit my snowman on top. But because my big words came yesterday, I was thinking of die cutting out Christmas
Yeah.
and having Christmas here, and
I
my little
wish.
snowmen would be behind my Christmas word. So I'm going to die cut that out later and have a look if we get
Yeah.
time. But I have a snowbank there. So if you don't have the words and you have all this, you could, or you could just, you know, make a gatefold card and have your little snowman in there. But I'm going to have them sitting on top here like this. Now,
Yeah.
with the slider, generally, what you will do is there are dies in the slider set. But because my Santa is so small, if I used what was in the set, it's nearly an inch wide circle, and that would be too big. So I've taken a punch, and it punches out 5/8 of a circle, and I've punched out some of those. And generally what you would do is, well, it's what I would do, is I take some foam and I would take my little punch. You can either use one like this. I've also got the X cut punch, and I love this one because it comes with 3 different size tips, which you can see there. There's 2 in there and 1 there. And this one is a little bit smaller than the circle that gets punched out of this. But you might have a crocodile that punches a circle or whatever. So that's what I do. I punch my little circles out of my foam, and I would then stick that onto one base, and then I would have a top one. So when you die cut out your slider slot, your little piece sits in like that, and then this one goes on top, and then your Santa gets stuck to that. Now, if I use a circle foam in there, this is going to spin, and I don't want Santa to look like he's crash landing by spinning over and back. I want him just to slide over and back. So what I've actually done is I've taken my slider mechanism and I've put it on my foams, and I just drew with a pencil. Let me get a pencil so you can see. I just kind of drew around the slider on the inside like that. And then I took it and I went the other way and I drew around the slider like so. And that way then it gave me this shape in here. And I know if I cut that out and put it onto a piece of foam, which I have here. Look at it right in front of me. I know that that piece is now going to sit inside my little slider mechanism, and it's not going to whirl around. It's only going to slide over and back in the slot we're going to cut, and that's what I want. So whether you use a rectangle, I suppose is that rectangle or a square, or whether you use your little round foam, it's up to you. It'll either will give you a different motion when you use it. Now,
Great idea.
I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but once I get past this, Benita, you can interject. I also picked up these little washers, and they were in my local Mr. Price. Poundland, Target, whatever you have, might have a little section in it for, get picking up pliers and things like that. Well, these little washers, um, they're lightweight enough, and I got like there was a bag of 100 for like €2. But rather than using a penny, I would use one of these little washers and stick it on, and that way then you'll have that slide in the mechanism. If you need a bit of weight, sometimes when people do the sliders, there's not enough weight to make whatever is going to be set on top move up and down or swirl around. So I just wanted to share with you, keep a little look for things like that that you can use instead of a penny in your card making. So yeah, so that's that. That's now, Benita, have you got your slider done and cut out there?
Yeah, I have, but I am not using any extra. I just put a lot of small bits in between so it slides very good. I have tried it a long time here now while you have talked.
And it's working. And do you use
Yeah,
the wax, a little bit of candle
yeah,
wax
yeah.
around the opening?
I had done that and buffed it off with tissue, and then I figured out that I'm not going to take the back paper off these foam bits because then the thing won't stick on it. So, and then I saw it's a little high, so I put more foam on so it will go freely, I hope.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is what I'm doing, and I'm just going to take extra glue with my glue press here and put it on because I already stuck this bit part, the thingy that you cut out, because you want to have the whole scene of the thingy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thingy is a very good word.
Thingy, yes, I love using thingy when I can't think of what the thingy is actually called.
Yeah.
Or a yoke-a-mabob. Isn't that what we say here in Ireland? A
Oh,
yoke-a-mabob. Yeah,
oh my God! I have never heard that, and
yeah,
we have been friends and sisters. How long?
yeah. For a good while. I'm just gonna die cut out my slider mechanism,
Yeah.
and
So
I
now
shall.
I'm just going to see what I'm going to have sliding up and down. I'm not sure if I want to have the that one or it looks funny if it swirls around, I guess. So maybe I will have the sleigh here anyway, cause yeah, I think I will and take the what you call it, glue press. Losing the words here.
Yeah. Don't forget to keep the bit that you die cut out, the slider shape. Don't forget to keep that because generally that gets put on the back there. So when your slider goes over it, you'll have that little piece behind. But I've got a
Yeah,
white piece behind, so I'm not keeping that. I don't think you'll notice the difference What I'm going to do though is I'm going to erase my pencil lines
Maybe
here.
maybe this Santa had too much eggnog because
Is
it
he?
swirls around. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's fun. It's for a kid. So
exactly. And they'll enjoy that. They'll
yeah,
enjoy
I think
seeing
so.
him. Yeah.
So now I just put that panel on there, and then I had put this slider on, and then I have circles for all of these bits there, but I'm going to do that later because now I'm scooting the whole card over so you can see the other side because I'm having the slider here too. So I guess I need to do the same thing here.
Oh, I forgot to wax my. And I put it there
And
beside
you,
me so I'd
I,
remember. And
I mean, you really asked me just a few minutes ago if I waxed. So you are more worried about me than yourself.
Benita, I am not just blonde out of a bottle. I am blonde by birth as well. I
You
definitely
are
have my
double.
moments. Yeah,
You are double blonde. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that works fine. So I'm delighted with that. And I've got my, I need to put my foam now behind that. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to pop some foams
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah. And I'm just putting glue on my swirly bit here.
I love
And
that swirl. It's very cool,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. I think that's my favorite. But it depends on what you are planning on having on there, because I can't wait to use the what you call it, not the butterfly, the
Oh, the dragonfly.
yeah, thank you. Because I really love that design, and that would be lovely on the swirly thing, I think.
Yeah, I liked the dragonfly, but it wasn't a favorite of mine from the collection, I have to say.
No,
But that's okay. We don't have to like everything, do we?
no, and we
Exactly.
don't have to like everything the same.
No, exactly. I mean, it's a very cool looking butterfly, don't get me wrong. Or dragonfly, I mean, but
Yeah,
yeah, I wasn't drawn to it. Um,
no,
as much as like you love the dragonfly, don't you? The look of it.
yeah, I really do. So now is the hard part to get this swirly bit on the right place. Oh my word. That is. Oh, don't know how to do that.
Just wing it, Benita.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I get OCD if it doesn't come right.
Okay, I'm happy with that. That's going to sit up there. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick this down and then I'm going to do my mats and layers and my prettying it up. Yours is coming along. I do love the tower card that you're using.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was I was inspired by you really, because you were using the one you are using, and I just, oh, I will use the tower, circle tower then, because we have circles both of us.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a nice thing, and we have our ideas when we go live, and me and Cara has our thing when we are going live and stuff. So it's nice.
Indeed. I'm going to try not to get my head under the camera there now when I put this down.
And I will add the foam tape on this too. I forgot that first. But hopefully it don't dry on me here.
I need to refill my Kalal bottle. It's getting down, and I've got the big one, and I meant to do it, and I just forgot. I was distracted. Dawn, you're
Yeah.
right. It is called artistic license, and we're all entitled to it, aren't we?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to pull this down closer to me so I can see if I
And
can
I
get
mean,
this.
you had a more untechy person with you today, so you are forgiven.
The blind leading the blind, Benita.
Yeah. And I am in a wheelchair too,
Yeah,
so
that doesn't help,
I'm
does it?
no.
Absolutely.
Oh
Okay,
my
so I'm
god.
happy with that. My little Santa is going to go on here, and we can.
Oh, congratulations, Kay. She got her great nephew last night.
Oh, brilliant! I know you were waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
wow. That's
Yeah.
great. So, oh, I need more there too. Oh my gosh. It's a little puzzling, this collection, I think.
Yeah. Are you struggling there?
Yeah, I forgot to add the foam, extra foam on these bits too, and I don't want it to dip.
Yeah, that's the
So,
thing, adding enough foam, isn't it?
yeah, and I just had the foam, a single layer of foam since we was going live last week, and now I'm adding more glue to the swirly bit because it dried out
Oh,
on me.
nuts.
So now let's
Oh,
see that I can take out. No, not that one.
I'm just adding a little bit of liquid glue to
Thingy.
my slider thing and get my Santa situated on there nicely. That'll do perfectly. You can
Great.
see a little bit. Oh, look, it's still, look at, oh, nuts.
What? What's
He
going
is
on?
still crashing. I don't think my foam
Oh,
was actually wide enough for,
ouch.
for, yeah, he's definitely, oh, look. And that's going to be disappointing now because unless I put that in the middle like that,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be imbalanced. But sure, look here, let's have a go. I'm going to use my embossing buddy on the back of this so that it takes the stickiness off.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get my. Oh my god, what a mess. Mm.
Oh, my fa la 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 went flying as well. I'm going to
I think
punch.
I will do it like this.
I'm going to punch out another circle. This is live crafting for you.
Yeah, yeah,
When you're
that's
crafting, and
why it's so fun.
indeed. I mean, we could have always had a go at this before we started crafting to make sure it worked. But look, we're rebels, aren't we, Benita?
Yes, we are. Oh, I use all the time stuff I haven't used before just for a giggle.
Yeah.
I said to my husband yesterday evening after my live, because I kept being funny and oh, I just made a boo boo, as you do. Oh my god, why? Oh,
We definitely are having fun, aren't we, Benita?
yeah,
Right.
very fun. Ha ha ha.
I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind my reindeer just there and stick it on. And I know you can see my black circle, but you know what? I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. That looks grand. I mean, I could have die cut out a little moon and had it so Santa was on the moon, but yeah, no, I like that. Okay,
He is
so
not the moon traveler.
no, he's not. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to pop my glue pin back into my bottle and I'm going to continue on with, I might actually change my Santa for maybe a snowflake or something going forward, but at least I know that the mechanism works,
Yeah, that's the main thing,
you
and
know,
just
so
yeah.
indeed. I think actually if I put a white circle behind that it would
Oh
look better. Yes, I'm gonna redo that again. Third time lucky. Let's get a piece
yeah,
of white card.
and I just came up with this bauble will be fun to have on the swirly bit. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that will look great. Right.
yeah, but I'm just trying to get it. Yeah,
So,
I'm thinking of letting it dry before I do anything.
right. I've put a white piece over mine, so I think it's not as in your face. So maybe if you're doing this, guys, do it with a white one. I picked black because I thought it would hide behind my Santa. But now what I'm going to do is now you don't see it and you'll actually see the reindeer better. Okay, so I'm going to
Yeah.
stick this down. Now that looks better. That looks better. I'm happy with that. I'm going to move on because that's what we do
Ah,
as card makers. We move on.
yes.
And I've got my little snowman here. I got my snowbank. Now I also need to die cut out my Christmas to see which one I want to go with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add my layers up here. I've also got the fa la 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 that comes with the um, I'm going to use my
Oops.
quick grab glue because this one is going to drive me nuts trying to get the bit of glue that's in the bottom of the bottle out. I'm going to put my fa la 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 across the top and then have Christmas across the bottom. Either that or I'll use my snowbank. But I'll die cut out my Christmas first. And then people can tell me what
Yeah.
they think looks better.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is saying congrats to Kay and her new little
Yeah.
little family member, her
Yeah.
great nephew. Oh wow.
Yeah. And I'm waiting
Um,
for my great niece.
oh yes, you have a birth due soon as well,
Yeah,
don't you?
next month. So, yeah. Little Mikey is going to be a big brother.
And what age will
And he
he be when she's born?
what? I'm sorry. What?
What age will he be when his little sister is
He
born?
will be let me see. He turned 1 in July. So 1 and 3, 4 months. 1 year and yeah, I think.
It's a bit like my eldest and middle daughter. They were very close
Oh,
together as well. Yeah,
yeah.
because Caitlin
So
is her birthday is the end of June and Megan is like the third week of August. So there's literally
oh
12, nearly
wow.
13
They are
months
a
between
little
them.
closer than these two, but with a couple of months. But yeah, it will be very close, but exciting.
Indeed. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
if, tell me if I'm right now, Avril, isn't it if you have two children born within 12 months, they call it Irish twins?
Oh,
That's what it's
wow.
called. So literally, the girls would have been Irish twins had they been born if Megan had come 3 weeks earlier. So, yeah.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
not see that coming at the time. But you know
No.
what? They were great company for each other. and they really
Yeah.
balanced each other's personalities and everything.
Yeah.
So different in their own ways and everything. I have to say, I was very blessed with my three girls and the type of
Oh.
people that they are. I have a mat and layer for the bottom middle, but you know, I'm not going to use it because either the snowbank is going to be down there or my Christmas word is going to be down there. Now, should I do the shadow in white and the Christmas in the holographic green to go with the colors we've going on here? Or should I do my shadow of my Christmas in white and do my word Christmas in black? Because we've got our silhouette of Santa and the reindeer up here in black. We've got some black and white going on with our snowmen. So in the comments, shall we go with a holographic word, white background, or a black word and a white background? I want to keep the background white so it emulates the snow. So let me know, are you for holographic or black? Put your answers in the comments now, please.
Please vote now.
I feel like a show host. Right, I've got some skinny. Where are they? I've got some skinny foams. I'm gonna stick one of those.
Now,
One.
it's the third time I have put the bauble on there because I'm too quick with messing with it. It needs to dry first, Benita.
Yeah.
Please.
Leave it alone. Leave it
Yeah.
alone, Benita.
Step away from the bauble.
Indeed. Kate said black. Lynette said holographic.
And
Hmm.
Dawn says holographic.
Oh, Dawn, yes, holographic. Right, come on, two more people. I'll take the best out of
I vote
five.
for holographic too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go holographic then. Unless I get two people in there go black, 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 I'm going to have to go holographic. I think.
Yeah.
Is
It's a
there?
Christmas card, Simone.
It is. But
You
look,
need lady.
you know.
Oh, now
Okay.
I'm messing with it again. Ah. So, can I have the tree there? Without no. No and no.
La 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 la. Right, so we're not going with the snowbank. We're going to go with the holographic word.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going with Christmas, I suppose. So, right, I'm going to bring in my die cut machine. And let's see. Oh, I've got to add those little bits on as well. Simone, don't throw them out.
No.
Right, let's
Keep
get
keep
some
the
of
bits.
the bits out. And I'll bring in my scissors. And oh my goodness, there's someone at the door. Benita, keep people entertained.
Oh no. It looks like Sam's lives. Always someone at the door. But not the delivery, because they usually don't ring the doorbell there. But I'm just putting these strips on for decoration so you don't see so much black, because that's not Christmassy, I think. And then I'm going to put all the circles on, if I can remember how the design was going.
I'm back, just in case, Benita, you didn't know I'm back.
Oh, good.
That's a parcel for Mike. It
Oh,
wasn't
so they
even
ring the
something for
doorbell.
me. How disappointing is that?
Oh, you can keep it outside. He can get it in himself.
I brought it in actually for him out of the porch
Oh,
because we
but
leave
you
the.
are such a good wife.
I know, I do
Oh,
my best.
yeah.
No, it's we leave the porch door open so that if deliveries come, do you know what, they're not left out in the rain
Yeah.
because let's be honest here, it's mostly raining. So
Yeah, that's why it's so green over there.
I know, and damp. The
Yeah,
green, green grass at home. Yeah.
exactly.
So let's
I,
see.
I'm just messing around with the design here because, you know, I have a short, I have a good memory, but it's short. So I don't remember how I was planning out the design.
Oh, well, you play away with that there because you've got time. I'm still here faffing around. Now, I
Yeah,
think that
no hurry.
little thing here is a tittle. And we all know what a tittle is, don't we?
No.
A tittle is the dot that is over an I or a
Oh,
J. That's what they call it,
oh.
a tittle. Now, some people
So,
call it a tiddle. That's what I used to
yeah.
call it, a little tiddle, but it's actually
Oh.
a tittle.
So
So,
then so now I have a question for you. So we have the letter Ö in our alphabet
uh-huh.
here in Sweden. So it's two tittles. So it's a double tittle then?
Well, yes, you can call it a double tittle if you like. If
An
it's
O with double tittle.
I think there is actually
Oh.
a word for, there is a name for those two dots over
Yeah,
the letter.
I
I
guess.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but
Yeah.
yeah, you could definitely call it a double tittle or tiddle. I like the
'Cause-
sound of tiddle. I think calling that little
yeah.
thing there a tiddle, because it's tiddly, tiny little thing. I
Yeah.
think that's funner.
Yeah,
Funner.
because when I'm trying to say my Swedish address, we have an in our street name. So I always said it's an O with two dots on.
So now you can look like you really are a
Yeah.
fluent English speaker and you can say, it's got two tittles on the top. And
Yeah.
people will be like, wow, she is so good at English. She must have gone to
Yeah.
college or something, you know,
Yeah.
for doing third level, you know. Listen
Yeah.
here, I can barely speak English. I did Irish in school, all the way in primary school, right? And I did it
Yeah.
for 3 years in secondary school. I got a passing
Wow.
grade of a B in my junior cert, which would be the first big exam after 3 years in secondary school. And you know what? I could barely say two sentences to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I don't
Oi.
I don't know. I think it's how languages were taught here, you know?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I just have the circles down here and I think I'm happy with how it looks. So I'm going to glue them down now. And I completely forgot about the front of the card. So, yeah.
But some people, when they're doing their demos for their cards, they don't even put it. If it's something that's inside, they don't even put
No.
stuff on the outside. I do love this Christmas. Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. I can't wait to get mine. I guess I get it next week, hopefully.
Hopefully, they're done playing with it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think that'll be smashing up here. Now, do I want to add it onto the snowbank or just put the foams underneath it and have it?
Lynette is asking, Simone, is the snowman die cut or a kit?
They're a die cut. They're actually the Spellbinders dies. They're the Wonderland collection, and it's called the Snow Notes etched dies from the Wonderland collection. I just don't have the packaging. I have it wrote down because I bought it secondhand. So I just got the dies for die cutting all the bits. It does all the bits for your snowman and it does the fa la 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 as well. Um,
Oh,
for me to get the
wow.
spellbinders here in Ireland, it works out very expensive. And So I
Yeah.
figured, look, if I spotted it on eBay and I thought, oh,
Yeah.
I'll buy that, and it cost me half, literally half of what it would have cost me if I bought it from
Yeah.
Spellbinders. So I was happy to go
Second
with that.
hand. Second hand is good.
Yeah, you know, sure, look,
Yeah.
it still works. Okay, I don't have the packaging, and it would be nice to have the packaging as a creator on
Yeah.
YouTube, to be able to share that. But uh,
But
just
people
Google
can
it.
Google.
Yeah, Google it and you'll see. And as far as I'm aware, they're still available on Spellbinder's website.
Mm.
But they're so cute, you know?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I love that they look like snowmen unicorns.
Yeah, with the nose. It's very cute, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Okay.
are. Yeah.
Right, I'm just adding some little bits of foam. In the little bits that kind of the that you can't get a big long piece onto, down around the bottom, just for a little bit of support. And
Yeah.
then I'll add the bigger pieces, then I'll cut them like that.
Yeah.
I'll put that on there.
And I had die cut out a beautiful frame from the slider set, but now when I have the bubbles swirling around it, I think it gets stuck, so I will save that for another card.
No worries. No worries at all. And the
Or
answer
I
to,
can put
go
and
on.
I can put it on the front instead.
Yeah, use it on the front. Be
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah.
Kay,
I
the
can.
answer to that question is yes, I got it on eBay. We were actually talking about that the other day in our little crafting group that we do. I have a
Yeah.
little crafting group with a number of ladies, and on a Tuesday morning, we all get together and we craft together. Generally, it's just ladies having chats. But yeah, I was telling,
Carlos craft.
yeah. So yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
They are. Lynette, I think Lynette had a zoom over to look. Apparently, those snowmen are still available on the Spellbinders website. So
Oh,
if you
great.
do like them, and you know what, I die cut up a load of them. And what I did was, I'll show you now. I have these tubs. They're like the tubs you get from the Chinese, but I got a big box in a wholesaler. So there was like 250 of these tubs and lids, and I used
Yeah.
them in my craft room. But I picked up a few different ones on eBay. I got these cute little dogs, and they are from, I think, Cottage Cuts. Again, she didn't have the packaging, she just had the dies, and luckily enough everything was in there, so I've made them up. And I made up the little bears. This is another Spellbinders bear. Comes with the cutest little
So cute.
penguin. Yeah, where's the look at the penguin, or penguin? If you're a Cumberland
Oh.
fan, you'll know what penguin means. But yeah, so he's supposed to sit on the bear's head, and it comes with little lights and everything. So again, do you know, I got these, and they were great value, so I didn't mind the packaging wasn't the same. And then I got these ones. I think these little dogs are Spellbinders as well. And we're big dog fans here. And when I saw it on a Christmas tree, it made me think of Megan, Alicia. Remember when Megan did the Oh Christmas tree in her school play? And I made her a cardboard Christmas tree with a star on the top. And when I saw that, it just made me think of Megan when she was like 6 years old. So yeah, they were a great bargain. So I just I cut out a load of them, and I have them there to use for this Christmas when we're crafting with our friends. What we do is do stuff like that. I'll sit and die cut a load out, and yeah, so that's what I was at in my spare time. But don't tell hubby, because he'd be like, Where are you getting all these things from? No, I'm not spending more money on craft materials.
Uh, has he gone away from the chat then?
Yeah, I think he was only in for a short break.
Okay. Phew.
Mike, the bank manager. No, seriously, if I said to him, I want these, he'd be like, all right, love, you fire away. Happy wife, happy life. Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Something like
And
that.
if you have the means, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Well, we're lucky, you know. Mike is in
Yeah.
a very good job, and our girls are grown up now, and so we're lucky like that.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to sit this in now. All going well, this is going to fit. I do
Oh.
believe. Oh, look, it looks like a tiny. I'm going to skim a tiny bit off the outside letters, just so that it fits better when the card is closed. And whoever gets this card is not even going to know I did this. But it'll just, if I'd have done
As
this on
long.
a 6x6 card, that would have fit perfect. And I'm going to just skim a little bit off the S as well. So it'll look like it was fussy cut out. But now I think that, yeah, see, that's going to fit much better. Okay. Okay, and we have our crashing Santa up there.
Of
Now,
course.
have I got, I'm going to have to take this foam off because my center panel is raised up. So I don't need that foam. Yeah, I think the rest, the M is there and there. So I think, yeah, I might have to take a bit of the M off as well because again, that's going to be balancing. So what I like about those foams that I'm using, they were the Craft World foams. Um, if you're nice and gentle with them, they'll peel up. Now, I want to sit my Christmas there, but you're going to see my background. Will that fit in there? I think that will. I'm going to just trim another little bit off this. Yeah.
So I just found the bit that I cut out this scalloped frame from. So I'm puzzling it together again
Ooh.
for the front, just to
Yeah.
make it a little more, uh, more, yeah, more interesting, I guess. And then I'm going to have square die cut out or just trim. Let's see. Um, let's see what I am going to use. What kind of color? Oh, I can use this one. The the corrugated green. It could be fun. Yeah, I love that.
That looks good. I'm going to
Yeah.
start gluing my snowmen down now. And
And you know what? I'm going to have a small or a few small ephemera stuff there so I can have Merry Christmas down here when I get the set. Or just one in the middle and have Merry Christmas, maybe.
yeah,
Is better.
that will
I
work,
think.
won't it?
Yeah, I hope. Or I will change my plan when I get the set, when I know the sizes and everything. 4 1/4 squared, I think. Yeah, 4 1/4. Let's do this.
Okay.
And you still can see my things on the table because it's getting darker here now, but I think you can see. It looks like you can.
Yeah. It is a little bit darker, I have to admit, but I think we can
Yeah,
see okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of weight onto my snowmen so that they'll glue down.
Yeah,
Let's see what
I
that.
think I will have to make it, take the collal for this one because it's a little strange backing on the corrugated papers, so it will keep there. I still don't like the smell of collal.
Yeah, I'm kind of nose blind to it.
Yeah, I
So,
wish I was. But maybe I'm not using it too so much. So yeah. So there. And now I really love these candy canes. Oh, that is gorgeous.
that is lovely, Benita. I like the green cardstock with the stripe on the back.
Yeah, and I have Godjul inside, so I think I want to have that really. Yeah, I think so. And then I need to have the circle done later because I really was focusing on the sliders and I was a little nervous to get it to work and everything.
Yeah, but it
So,
works fine, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. But now I don't have the circles to the front prepared or anything. So, but I will do that later.
I love that. Sorry, Benita, I'm here playing away.
Yeah,
That's the
he is a
thing.
little drunk.
When you get a little distracted.
Too much eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, can I sit a little bit of foam under there?
But here in Sweden, we put out some Santa porridge with cinnamon on for Santa when he comes. So
Ooh.
yeah. So after he uh, give all the kids the gifts and everything, he sits down and eat the porridge before he goes to the next place.
Wow, does he not end up stuffed?
Maybe other places or other homes have just cookies and milk and stuff, but our tradition is a bowl of Santa porridge with cinnamon on.
Mm. Um,
Yeah,
I love a bowl of porridge in the morning.
yeah, and Santa porridge, the rice pudding porridge is so good. Mm.
Yeah, ours is an oats porridge. It's
Yeah, oh
oat.
my god. Yeah, but you keep full a lot longer when you have a big, great breakfast. So,
Yeah, I get up in the morning and I make Mike's lunch for work. And
oh,
I make the porridge, especially in the wintertime. We usually have something like granola um, in the summertime. Um, but yeah, we have porridge. I'm just adding a little bit of sparkle to my Santa and
Jeanette
to.
is Jeanette is wondering what have I missed? Any gossip? Um, Maybe someone in the chat said something, or because we don't have gossip ever when
No,
I
we
sleep. No,
no, we
we
don't
are
have.
such good girls.
No, we're so good. We're so good. I could have actually put my green panel on the bottom there,
Yeah,
looking
you
at it
could.
now, but I think it looks more like it's a snowbank down there, so I'm happy to stick with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to add my other white strips um,
Oh,
onto this to finish off my.
yeah. But I have the sleigh is up and down and too much eggnog. I'm sticking with that.
I'm
and
convinced my Santa is drunk because this sleigh is going out of control when he's
yeah,
driving it there. It's still spinning. I think I needed a bigger square of foam in there. Um,
you know, yeah,
if
and
I
I think,
wasn't live, I think I would have gone in and pulled that out and put a bigger foam square in there. But sure, look, it's grand.
yeah, and I think this swirl thingy is a lot harder to get to work. I think because it works fine, but it keeps stuck, and now I just broke it again.
So curl up the edges, of
Yeah,
the green bits. Maybe that might help. Maybe you need a little weight on it,
yeah,
you know.
maybe.
Maybe it needs the weight on it again of your
Yeah, and
penny.
and I and I need to wait to around with it.
Yeah, give.
That's the problem.
Yeah, are you using Kalal glue or quick grab glue there?
Quick, quick grab glue.
Yeah, I would have thought the quick grab glue would have caught quick enough.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just sticking it down now and leave it. I was trying to show the people that it works, but hey ho. The
Yay!
sleigh works anyway, and it looks fine. So
I might
we
add a
go.
little bit of sparkle there. Unfortunately, my Santa is cut off on my image
Oh,
on the front,
oh,
but that's
oh
because of,
no.
well, there's mats and layers there. So, but I
Yeah,
liked the idea because it pulls what's going on in the inside with the outside, and it does close. There is some bulk there because I've got,
yeah,
things up on foam, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to pop
yeah.
my pin in here.
You just reminded me that I am going to take some sparkle to on the letters here.
Yes,
I think.
definitely add some sparkle if you've got it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to tidy up my desk now. How are you getting on, Benita?
I'm finished.
Oh,
I
lovely. We're both
yeah,
finished. Shall
yeah. So
I pop us to so people can see you and you can hold up your card and show them? Or do you want to stay on your
yes.
desk view?
No, I can try and switch back.
Okay, well, I'll go back
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
And now,
You
if
go.
you fire away, you can
Yeah,
turn it over and I
yeah,
will. So, this is my card while Benita is getting ready to flip it around. And when you open it, you have your Santa. And he does slide over and back, but I think I will fix it so that he's not hanging down. Yeah, definitely needs to be weighted, but it does slide, so I'm fairly happy with that. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull that apart and redo the slider. I think if it was a snowflake or maybe a star, it would look maybe better than Santa. But I do like the idea of having it sliding over and back. And although it doesn't work there, it works for me here. I can see it there. Yeah. So let's see if I can. Yeah, it's hard to kind of show you with ye in the front, but it does work really nicely. So I think I'm going to put a bigger foam square on that to keep it in the right orientation, and then it'll have it. So I'll do a little video after the live is over and I'll put it up on my socials with images of my card. I'll also share Benita's card as well. Um, Pictures that she'll send me and vice versa. So how are you getting on, Benita? Are
I'm
you
ready.
You're ready? Okay, let's.
Yeah,
There you are. Lovely. Yay!
and here is my card.
Lovely. Move back a little bit, Benita.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
and
Oh my gosh, you need to move into the other room behind you. Yeah, kind of move it over and back so we can see the whole
Over.
thing. Yeah,
What do you mean?
so move the card towards the left and towards the right so we can see the whole length of it.
Oh my God!
Oh,
So you
look.
can't see me the whole.
No, we
Oh
can't see the whole length of it.
no!
Wow, that's
I'm
a
just.
monster. That's going to take up the whole mantelpiece, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That'll take up.
I
But
I think
that's it's literally a display piece for on your mantelpiece. Do you know what I
it was.
mean?
Yeah, when it lays flat, it's 20 inches. So
Bazinga, as Sheldon would say.
yeah,
Bazinga.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
wowzer. Absolutely.
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to finish up. Lynette says, love it, Simone. We're getting great love for both of us, Benita,
Oh, thank
in
you,
their
everyone.
amazing cards. Thank you,
And thanks
Savage.
again for having me, Simone.
You're very
Bye,
welcome.
everyone.
You're
Bye,
very, very
everyone.
welcome. All right, so folks, I'm going to go back
Bye.
to me. So that's it for our live today with my crafty friend Benita from Under a Pile of Papers. Please do pop over to Benita's channel if she's a new crafter to you and you're not familiar with her. She's loads of videos, she's up and coming, and she's striving to reach the 1,000 subscribers. Well, get to 500 and then on to 1,000. But I know there's loads of you out there will love the crafty makes that she does. She's really, really good at the card making, and her coloring, wow, really inspires me with my coloring. And that was a big thing with myself and Benita actually. She helped me come a long way with my coloring using alcohol markers, and that's where our friendship budded from. So I'm really pleased to have her in my group of crafty friends. Um, so, yeah, if you've enjoyed this live, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And I will leave you now and see you again soon. Next Wednesday, I'm going live with Vicky from Crafty Heaven. Vicky's an amazing crafter as well, and I'm really looking forward to crafting with her on my channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any great lives coming up with great crafters. And if you're a YouTuber, if you're a creator and a crafter, and you would like to go live with me on my channel or have me live with you on yours, please do reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram or through my email address, which is below in the description. I would love that. I love crafting and sharing other crafty makers channels on my channel. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye for now. Bye.